flame!
Ah, Savior, over here. Savior, thank you for taking the time, and my condolences that you had to endure.
Worse. That sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
What is this concession decree?
He won only the...
Let me guess.
Exact.
He can't...
No. And what?
How did...
I asked for the post overseeing. It was...
But your job, like Ulvund?
Ulvund's. He's been around... Well, I have to.
You said the...
Yes. Sit. He... If he... Maybe... And maybe...
Almost ready to go?
Did you hear who's in charge now? In a straight line.
Eyes up here, brother!
He's about as much useless as Annie. You know what we...
Aloy, change your mind about that brew?
Even the savior. Come to.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry.
No.
Well, aren't you? I got an extra set. A Tanakh original, straight out of the Forbidden. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too. All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakh, we each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win them, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering that, so we use these notes. You see that? Help the distance they can, and of course, okay, that's an I own. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you can pick up that machine piece to your right, and remember, take a look at your notes if you need a reminder. Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round, so go ahead and pick a second. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so best end your turn so we can keep going. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. Then try with that machine on. Now move the piece close. When performed, you'll be testing a machine and its own this and so and since and just so this. Knew you were a smart. Finish up. Not pulling any punch. Now grab that second. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack? You can make try down now overcharge, but so use it. Let's try overcharge your. That's about it for your. Now I'll let you in on that machine of yours, the one closest to me. Grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds. Machines have both armored points. You can see them marked blue. Hit them there. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you... Here, let me... It's E. Gotta rotate that machine. Now let that... Off the board she goes. And there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine... Go ahead. You've already attacked a machine, but and by the look of your machines, you'd be but some overcharge. Let's keep this game going. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory. Good news is, since you're the one attacked, you're gonna receive your victory points before I, which means you can. That's why sometimes lose now. But that means that wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack. You'd be surprised. I know it saved my.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget. These are all. It's a small, but you might even. They've got. Though they'll need. Or. No, I've lost her. No. Now, I could even.
Thanks. I'll...
I'll see you later, Aloy.
Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Ha! There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we've got Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends. Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
Shadow Carja refugees. What are they doing in the Daunt?
Looking for a new home, I gather. They're camped out by an old trailhead, southwest of here. And therein lies the problem. A Stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. I never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Carja are an odd bunch. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Talon. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by, convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
So about...
Around here,
How'd he...
he knew getting investors to front thing it, and that...
I thought you'd...
Well, but heard about Hammer, and go back. Besides,
What else can you...
well, they're, but don't see prey.
So...
Don't rightly know. Should they ever want Stormbird Heart? And if they get there, not that Tolan.
So the... Where did...
That's the big out of a full loss, but that now.
But how could...
2 words. Olvind he's hoping to resentment. This is just, he's been trying to.
And people...
Lots of give him half.
Damn.
Off him up that... Jeez.
Much.
This Talon guy might still be in chain scrape.
Bet you 50 sharks they get eaten by the klanů.
Glad to see you change your drinks on me. G'day!
Maybe I should charge Shards to watch this.
Looking sharp as ever. Ah, there you are!
Savior of Meridian. Come on over here.
Hello! Don't think the dog's ever gonna be a safe place, but
You wanted to speak to me?
It's a dangerous world out there, and not just against machines. Name's best place to say. I wonder who'd win in a fight. You, the savior of Meridian, champion of the East?
Who?
I've heard that it's either war. and only
So, for these training...
you'll have 3 clans. My guess if it's knocked. But that's
Who would I be?
well, but we only these drunk. You have but so
I might be.
that's what
I'll come find you later.
Finally, someone interested in the part to partake in conversation. Bristle.
Yeah. Hey, I thought you'd left by now.
the savior of Meridian wins. Power attacks smash weapon blocks to really hammer an enemy with damage. But they're slow and leave you vulnerable, so pick your moment.
Anything happen after I left?
Heavy attacks break weapon blocks and do more damage. But they're slow, so your opponents might counterattack. fast but easily blocked. So learn to combine them with other attacks. Welcome back, Savior. Here for some practice?
Savior of Meridian, now Savior of the Dawn.
I can override one of these chargers. I have to go on quiet, so I don't spook the herd. They caught on. The signal my focus picked up is coming from that metal tower. Maybe I should check it out. An image from the old world. Looks like some kind of building in front of sheer cliffs. The image is incomplete. But maybe if I line it up exactly with where it was taken, my focus can fill in the rest. If I find the right machine. I think I'm out of range at the vista point. I gotta try again.
How goes it, Hammerhead?
think I'm back in range of the Vista point. I could try to find where the image was taken.
Hey, you!
Some ruin from the old world. I could find something interesting inside.
Glad I can help.
I'd like to feel my...
Mighty thankful to you, Savior.
Just Aloy is fine.
Aaron mentioned you're not one for fancy titles.
Your vanguard.
Captain said to keep an eye on Chainscrape. So we've been cleaning up any bristleback carcasses we find. Didn't want them attracting any of their scavenger friends.
Would have been an easy task too if someone hadn't slipped trying to move the damn things. Scroungers showed up while I was trying to free this scrap brain.
Forgot to bend the knees. That's...
Drinks later?
Barren light. Last part of the Sundom before the Forbidden West. Carja Horn. That means right. I should find whoever's in charge here. But first, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around, too.
Sorry, the shop is closed for now.
Brother! Good looking!
Add a few.
You're in a set.
Gentlemen.
That's our cue.
You taking the edge off?
Huh. I mean, I'd ask you to join, but who'd be left to save the world, right? All right, now let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So, whatever you need, ask away.
What do you...
Oh, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said, but...
What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones. You got it. I can't say I blame them, no matter how much...
How if they...
You're silent. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went...
You got blind.
In the end, it
Feels like...
yeah,
I am...
oh, yeah, don't...
Errand.
Yeah, all right. Can't blame me for trying.
I know where to find you.
Yeah, don't count on it. Be careful.
Lighten up, Paid. You've got a thick wall of stone, but...
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan. the second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Juarez is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh... I'm sure... Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out, but no one's allowed in or out before...
So what...
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spice, in exchange. This...
Because...
Ah, so you've heard.
You said...
They are... I came... I'll take... This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvund was thrilled. Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander.
We to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people.
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh's horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Laurel. Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior! I don't care if it's the devil between yourself! The gate is sealed until that horn blows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
Gates.
Oh, that's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Laurel.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
This tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
No more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun. You'll have to forgive my comrades. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
How did you come to be among the Tanakh?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Very well. Hoping to, I failed. When the clan, I mistake, and they, I lost course when they, I thought.
So when you met,
And I heard so. Called them, I lied. The other, evidently allowed.
You said
Yes. Instead, leave 100. Do you? I had.
You wound
the winner.
You met
I've heard through the cups when.
the.
When I was, but I think you would. I hope you said.
Are you glad?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the. But I have enough. As someone, I'm in a. If sun, they're not chief. Even if that.
I've never.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tanakh. But I feel that this side should before I die.
I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to it.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No! The other marshals will not permit it. See?
The Karja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regala. Chief Hekarro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Lancers! Form up!
They're riding machines!
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Archers! Keep them back!
First shot!
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center! Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge!